Well, my name is Volkmar Meyer and I'm the director of the Office for Geology and Building Materials Testing. We are the geological survey of the province of Bolzano, and we are taking care of the risk management and the hazard planning in South Tyrol. Yes, we are here in Salorno, which is the southernmost place and municipality of South Tyrol. We are just on the road, Statel Road number 12, which connects Roma with the Austrian territory, so therefore it's one of the main roads here crossing South Tyrol. And the main challenge was certainly a rock slide in winter time 2012, where we had a large rock slide just on the road. There was one car damaged, so therefore we had to prevent and make an intervention very fastly, and then to prevent the road from the risk of rockfall and the rock slides here just coming down from the very steep rock wall behind me. Okay, this is a large scale because we have to take into account that the first rock slide with great blocks was about 16,000 cubic meters, so therefore it was very large. So therefore it is very critical there because we have just different fractures which are very deep, and there is moving more or less 200,000 cubic meters. Yes. Well, the proposed solution was a very nice thing. It was had a clear structure, which was impressive, to have a clear structure just for the different sensors and the system, just to have a clear idea on what's going on in the steep rock wall. We had just there some inclinometers and we have some distanciometers there. So it was clear that we had to measure different things. It was just the behavior of just a large rock part there, which is moving and acting in independence of the temperatures which are changing. So therefore we saw that it is some kind of movement just from the steep wall outside and coming back to the wall with different temperatures. So therefore it was very important for us to have somebody who could just analyze this and from the analysis produce just a model which takes into account and reproposes and represents the movements there. Well, the solution proposed by K-Mate was very interesting because we have there just a rock wall which is very steep, and we have a large slide which is just moving in springtime and in autumn time very much, because it comes towards us and goes back with the temperature changes. So therefore the idea was just to make a digital model just representing the movements. This was the first step, and the second step, and this was the most interesting thing for us, is just to connect it with the program which is just learning from that, and then it is possible just to foresee which will be the next movement and how it will go on in the time. It was concretely implemented first a continuous system which takes all the data for deformation, displacement and the environmental parameters, especially the temperature of the air and even of the rocks. Then from this data was developed a digital twin with a model which shows clearly the rock behavior, even very fastly and very precisely. taking into account even millimeters in a few hours. Then the next step was the application of a predictive analysis, just elaborated from the data measured just there in time. And the last step was the long-term evaluation of the geological evolution, because we wanted to know when will come down the next rock slide. Well, what was the impact of the operational work? For us it was very clear. So we had a shift from periodic field inspections only to a continuous monitoring, just hour per hour or even minutes per minute. So, and it is very flexible. This is very important, just to change. When you get data which are clear, that indicate that it will go on a movement which will be a little bit faster, so then you have to measure in shorter time. It was improved the ability to detect an early warning sign, just because it is very easy to have on the homepage all the signs, all the diagrams, and all the data within small time spans. Well, it's clear that from this data it was built up a data-driven geological assessment. It's very clear because you have just a digital twin, and the twin says all of that. So just in real time you see what's going on. That's the most important thing. It was a nice integration between field data and modeling. So since we had all the geotechnical and physical data even of the rock which is outcropping there, so we have clear ideas on the textural and even geotechnical background of the entire rock wall. And last but not least, there is an enhanced collaboration between geologists and engineers. So therefore the measuring and the geological, geotechnical part is just taken into account and brought into a model which has as a background the geological input and even the technical and the physical input. The achieved results were just a few. I think it were very much and very different ones. We got a high accuracy in long-term predictive modeling. So this is very important because it gives you an improved understanding of fracture propagation and of the slope behavior of the entire rock wall. Then there is an enhanced reliability of monitoring-based decision support. So this is very, very important for somebody who is responsible for this area and even for the safety of all the trucks and cars which are just passing below. There is a strong validation of digital twin approaches because it goes on since 2023, something like that. Nowadays we have 2026, so for 3 years we have all data coming in. There was never a time span where we had no data, so this is very important. The reliability of the system is absolutely proved, and it's on the highest level. And last but not least, there is a strong validation of this digital twin. So therefore we are sure that this kind of work, this kind of approach is working very, very well. So we have the proof here, and we have just begun to have the same system or a very similar system in other places in South Tyrol. And last but not least, this is a really improved territorial safety management. So therefore it's clear that such a digital twin, such a system is working well wherever you want to emplace it. So it's very important.